Welcome to the Volairen Show. This is a little special. I'm doing this earlier than usual, and today I'm just celebrating getting a 2-month extension on my visa and an alien certificate of registration. Some of you may not know what the hell am I talking about. Don't I just usually stream Stellaris? Well, what some of you may not know, if you haven't watched all my videos, is that I live in the Philippines now. I used to live in America for a very long time, and I made the leap and I decided to come over here. And I've been here for the past month and a half. I have an apartment, and I've been living comfortable. And, well, a couple things were hanging over my head this whole time, and the ACR card was one of them. The thing with the ACR card is that normally you're not, you don't get the card until after you've been in country for about 60. So during that time, you're kind of in limbo. There's a lot of things you can't do. There's a lot of doors that close to you because you don't have one of these things. At least for me, was my experience when I came here. Now, some of you guys might have had a different experience. I get that. That's cool. I'm new here, but now, the way it is now, at least for me, I just got here, so I'm current on the information, I believe. Compared to somebody has not gone through this process in a long time or has had one forever, whatever. But there's a lot of things that I wanted to do when I got here that would really help me, that really would have made life easier if I could have done them if I had this card. One of those being not having to go into the immigration office to extend my visa. On the immigration website, you can extend your tourist visa online now. The problem is, I couldn't do it because I didn't have an ACR card. That's what they want. So, and then there was there was a little bit of drama of a few weeks ago or last month with people not being able to, extend their visas, their tourist visas for various reasons, because suddenly out of nowhere, the Bureau of Immigration, which it's within its right to do, just suddenly decided, okay, we're going to start cracking down on some things, and we're going to, start being more strict with and use more discretion with, who we allow to get a tourist visa and who we don't. It used to be kind of just almost automatic, like there wasn't really a hassle when you went in there. But now they ask you questions, they even grill you, especially if you have certain, if you meet certain criteria, like for example, now I'm not with the, I don't know anybody from the Bureau of Immigration, but based on research I've done about this topic, a lot of it's like, for example, if you're married here and you've been on a tourist visa for 10 years, I mean, for example, then now when you talk to them, they're likely to go, well, why don't you have a marriage visa? Have you been working on that? I'm really grilling you about doing that. And I think that's kind of the direction, that's really their intention behind all this, is to get people on the right visa instead of just everybody being on the tourist visa and just recycling it over and over. So that's my opinion. That's my viewpoint of why I think this is happening right now. But it did make me sweat. Like the last time I went to the immigration office, they did ask me some slightly tough questions. I answered them correctly. Obviously, I got my extension, but it was I was a little surprised. I was like, okay. And then I got concerned, and me, I'm paranoid. I can be paranoid. I try not to jump to conclusions, but sometimes I make mistakes like anybody else. And I get afraid like everybody else. I'm human, not a psychopath. So I have emotions and yeah, so there was some stress. Absolutely. There was some stress when I walked into the immigration office today. And I had been kind of not dreading it, but like it was just in the back of my mind, like, what if this goes wrong? And I have to like, you know, first I was twisted because I was like, dude, what if they tell me I can't come back and then I have to buy a plane ticket to the US and leave all this stuff behind? That would be devastating for me. Or what if they, what if they said, yeah, you can come back, but you have to go, all these scenarios in my head, right? I'm crazy, kind of. But like, it just, irrational fear. That's all it really. So I was having that, wrestling with that in the back of my mind. And then, now it got better when I realized that when I did some more digging, I realized, okay, even if they do deny my extension, and this is my, I'm gonna share this with you guys, help you out. If they deny your extension, as far as I know, based on what I've heard and seen, you can just simply buy a cheap plane ticket to like Thailand or Malaysia and come back here next day. As long as you do that, and then you can just go through the process again. Well, for one, that process, it's still inconvenient to like go back from to day one, and and then there's other questions like would I still be able to get my ACR card and stuff like that? Would I have to wait again to get it? That kind of thing. So, and then I would be out like $200. So it was still some real stress. Like, yeah, I'll survive. Yeah, I won't be devastated, but I'll be out $200 or however much the plane ticket costs to go there and back, especially on a short notice. And so, and my last extension was supposed to end in about 4 days. So that, yeah, that was, it was stressful. Stressful. Life happens, right? So, going to a new country is stressful. No different. So I went to the immigration office today. I was like, you know what? Music. Put my big pointy pants on and walked in there. And now I'm going to share with you a technique I use. Whenever you're dealing with somebody in authority, just be amazed. Some of you know this. Some of this is common sense to some of you guys, but some of you out there have no idea about what I'm talking about, and it's really sad. Because I remember back in the day, everybody used to know this stuff. But like, anyway, when you're dealing with authority of any kind, I can't stress this enough. If you're dealing with authority of any kind, no matter what country it's from, or anybody that has power over you, direct power, to mess up your situation, your life, whatever, can make you have a bad day, can really mess up your day, your week, whatever. But they got some kind of they got some kind of power over you. They have authority. Okay. I never, ever be rude, combative, or get upset or resist in any way. I just submit. As weak, maybe, or as cowardly as that may sound, it's not. And it has kept me out of so much trouble and has gotten me so much good stuff. If you just do that when you deal with any kind of authority. So when I walked in there, and not only that, you're cooperative. If you just cooperate, don't argue, don't be difficult. I mean, it's like in South Park, like, Eric Cartman's mother. It's like, don't be difficult, Eric. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, don't be difficult. Seriously, like that is like my number one rule. Like, work with authority, not against it. Don't become their next problem. Like, now I'm not saying that governments aren't corrupt. I'm not saying that there aren't bad cops out there or bad authorities out there. I am not saying that. In fact, I'm not even going to get into that discussion. But no matter what, the fact remains. Okay, so you have a bad one. why would you want to make them more stupid? Why would you want to antagonize them or make them even more inclined to be dumb or be corrupt or whatever? So when I just cooperate with authority, not only that, but I'm pleasant, I'm polite, I'm courteous. I read a very powerful book. I'm not going to say which one it is. There's a very powerful book I read in my life, and there's a line in there that said, everybody around us deserves our courtesy. And it's really powerful. But it's hard to swallow, right? Because like, well, that guy doesn't deserve my courtesy. He's a jerk or whatever, or this guy, like, he's not worth my time or whatever. Like, okay, so, but when it comes, like, if someone has power over you, or especially when it comes to people I don't know, and honestly, that's a piece of advice I think would work here especially, but also anywhere in the world, including the US. You don't walk up to people you don't know and be a jerk. You're headed for trouble if you do that. And I know some guys like that do that. Some of my, I know, what, I'm not even gonna say, but I know some people very close to me that make the mistake of doing this, and they've been fired from jobs. They've had all kinds of L's and losses because they simply couldn't just cooperate and just, it sounds bad, but submit. So I submit to authority. When somebody is placed in a position over me, I do what I can not to piss them off, even if I don't agree with them. And the situation will be soon over anyway, is how I look at it. And really, the only thing you can do by resisting or making a scene or being difficult is possibly getting arrested or that person messing up your life, basically. That best case scenario, you annoy them and it makes it even harder to get what you want. So when I walked up to that agent, you know what I did? I didn't even smile that much, but I made a pleasant face, neutral. I said, "Hey man, how's it going? How are you doing today? Hey, I heard there's going to be a typhoon." And then I asked him, I forgot what I asked him, but I asked him but I asked him how he was doing, and and he kind of lit up, like, "Oh, I'm doing good, and thanks," and and we had a little bit of banter going. Now, you don't have to lick their nads, so to speak. You don't have to completely kiss their ass, but like just pleasant, just polite conversation, just hello, how are you? Goes a long way with a lot of people, even guys, especially, I'm not being sexist here or anything, but especially women. Women especially, at least the women I grew up with, they're really big about just making that emotional deposit. And so I do that. I did that today. I walked in there, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be a Labrador. I'm going to be a Labrador Retriever. I'm just going to be super nice, friendly, just, "Hey, how's it going, man?" Just, we don't have to have a big philosophical discussion, but like I said, just be friendly, right? And be cooperative. And so I did that. And you know what he did? He asked me, he said, "Do you have an ACR card?" And, instead of getting defensive, you know what I did? I said, "No, but I would like to get one." And he's like, "Sure, we can absolutely do that for you." And I was shocked because I thought it was going to be another 10 days or 15 days. No, he was able to get me an ACR card today. And that definitely helps. And, so, like, but if I was to have like an attitude like, "Why are you asking?" or be combative, like, or I don't get these guys. They're like, they're challenging these. Was it like an ego pride thing? Maybe it is. Like, you gotta like prove your manhood or something. But I don't get it. I really don't. Some guys are just like, you know, oh, you can't tell me what to do or whatever. It's just like, dude, just be cool. So, like, if I had been like that, like if I'd been combative or like, why do you want to know? What does it matter if I have an ACR card? You know, and been like that and had an attitude. Like, he probably would have, like, he could have easily just been like, you know what, dude, you're a jerk. Go away. Go fly out of here and come back. You know? Or he could have just been like, you know what? I'm going to deport your ass. He's within his rights to do that too. So why would I want to piss him off? So anyway, why am I saying all this? Because my hope is that somebody will watch this video and maybe I'll wake somebody up. Be like, oh, just maybe open someone's eyes that's doing this right now. And maybe it takes this video for them to, you know, come to their senses or see things a little differently and maybe have a paradigm shift. If I can get somebody to have a paradigm shift over this stuff, I've done my job, you know, with what I'm saying right now. But then, you know, he said, okay. And all he did, he gave me this little piece of paper. He said, fill out these 4 things and then go to the cashier. I did, went right to the cashier, no questions, no grilling, nothing. After he asked me about the ACR card. And then I went to the cashier. The cashier looked like she was having a bad day. I did the same thing. I said, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? And, you know, and she was like, oh, I'm okay. And then we started talking about the weather. And her face didn't completely light up, but you could tell it was a little brighter, you know? That's enough, right? And so, like, you know, I gave her my money and you know, it cost more than I expected. You know, the original price was $1,500, but it was $8,000. Now, I didn't know that I was getting my ACR card at that time. But see, so I could have been like, I could have jumped to conclusions, be like, hey, why am I paying 8,000 pesos instead of 1,500? You know, or like, what, you trying to skin tax me or something? You know, and just be like, all up in their, you know, I could just, you know, be combative, right? Not be cooperative. And then they could be like, hey, this guy's being mean to me, and then I get deported. Or whatever, you know? And then those horror stories you hear on the internet happen to me. And then I get on YouTube and be like, or in the comment section, be like, you know, Philippines, things are different now. You know, it's not, you know, they're, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be here anymore. Tourist visa's over. I mean, when really all that happened was they were being a jerk and, you know, there were consequences because of that. Now, I'm not saying that's always what happens. That's always that reason. Now, like I said, I'm not saying authorities are always good people or that they're always good. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there ain't shit you can do about it if they're in a position of authority over you. They have the power. You might as well work with them. Might as well cooperate. So, yeah. You know, I mean, so that's how I feel. How and why. You know, and then I waited an hour, you know, she said, okay, you gotta wait an hour. You know, I did the express thing and said you could wait an hour. And even then, I could have been like, oh, why do I gotta wait an hour? Come on, just give it to me or whatever. You know, but I was like, you know what? I'll just go sit there in that chair and I'll wait. I'll be patient. Like all the other vloggers say, be patient. It absolutely applies. It's absolutely true. But actually, surprisingly, for me, my experience... Oh, King Medusa, hello. Hope I didn't lose you. Welcome back, dude. Just on a little rant here. But, like, you'd be surprised at, like, how much, like... Lost my train of thought. Oh, but you know what surprises me being here so long? I have not really experienced that much Filipino time. I really haven't. A lot of my experience when I had to wait for something, it really hasn't taken that long. I don't know why. But I tell you, when I got here, I was expecting it to be 5 times worse than how it's been, for sure. The way a lot of these vloggers were talking, you know, about the Philippines. I mean, and maybe it's like that in the province. I don't know. Maybe things are different here in BGC. I'm sure they are. But, like, I mean, I haven't experienced a lot of Filipino time. Now, my my landlord has been taking their sweet time fixing my water problem. Okay. But it's a minor problem. You know, and I haven't really been bugging them about it. I haven't been calling them up being like, hey, are you coming by today? You know, and just being a squeaky wheel. I haven't really done that. So, you know, it's kind of just, it's not a big priority to me, especially now that there's a rubber mat on top of that shit. So, you know, it's, but yeah, you still do have to have patience. And yeah, the lines here are a little longer. They take a little longer than normal. No. So I had to wait an hour, and I waited an hour patiently. I got an X, I did some posts and tweets, and by the way, I'm an X now, and I fixed it to where you can actually see me on X and follow me. So if you do that and you like X, I'm there. Please do so. So that's my show there. But yeah. So after an hour, I walked up to the cashier, I lied again, and I saw this ACR card sitting on my passport, and I'm like, holy shit. I was not expecting that today. So, yeah, I'm happy. I am a happy clam. Happy as a clam. And I am so grateful that I got taught that lesson with people early on in my life. You know, some might scoff at me and be like, oh, you're weak or whatever, or you're being a sissy. Nah, dude. I've avoided so much BS in my life. I've had near-death situations that the only reason I got out of there without getting hurt or killed was because of these principles I'm sharing with you. Absolutely. No. I have seen some shit, some serious shit. So you can question my strength however much you want. You know, feel free. Like I said, I try to be humble. I don't, but yeah, like I said, I have seen some shit, and that is why I do that. And here's the other thing, like, especially, you know, you've heard all the stories, the horror stories, right? I'm sure a lot of you that watch the Philippines content, you've listened to all the horror stories, right? And honestly, you know, so yeah, it's not like, but honestly, this applies in America too, or anywhere in the world. Like, when you're talking to people you don't know, there are all kinds of things going on that you have no idea is going on. Like, for all you know, that nice, pleasant guy that you're being rude to, he's a gang member, and he's got 10 friends, and while you weren't looking, he was texting them to come over and jump you. Like, really? Stuff like this happened. I mean, I'm just making that up in my head, but like, really, it's based off of like, you know, real accounts and stories and things that I've heard over the years. Like, and you know, you don't want to offend the wrong person. It's in the 48 Laws of Power. Now, I don't completely believe in that book, but there is a lot of truth in that book for sure. Like, I have read it. I hope you don't judge me because of that, but like, yeah, one of the laws in there is don't offend the wrong person. And so this is really what this is about. You don't want to offend the wrong person, because if you offend the wrong person, you know, especially back in the day, but even now, it could spell your doom. Absolutely. You know, people are dangerous to an extent. Like, you know, that doesn't mean you want to isolate and you know, be irrational about it, but always be aware that, like, you know, yeah, people can be dangerous. The biggest threat to people is usually other people, you know, or themselves. So, like, yeah, I mean, so that's kind of the thing. I don't know where I was going with that. I just wanted to talk about that principle, that, you know, something that has helped me and that helped me today, and kind of send a message, because I like to talk about good messages, you know, when I'm not just messing around playing Stellaris or whatever. By the way, if you're in a different time zone or whatever, or you haven't got a chance or don't know and already, I do have a Stellaris show that I do every morning in the Philippines and every evening in the US. So look for me there as well. And we just talk about Stellaris. I don't really have much conversations like this on that show. I try to keep the focus on Stellaris or Stellaris related things, or at least like Stellaris channel related things. So, but anyway, yeah, and I also came out with a new video titled "What about DLC and whether or not it's worth the price." And I got pretty real in that video too. Yeah. So anyway, now I'm actually going to talk about my next project that I'm actually going to work on while I hang out with you guys. And work, I mean play. So you guys are going to get a sneak peek. Now, actually, it looks so... They released, either today or yesterday, they released Stellaris 3.13. I haven't really talked about that much yet. Kind of because, you know, by the time I saw it, I was already about to stream, so I didn't really have a chance to look at the notes or anything. So let's see. Newest mechanical expansion, Cosmic Storms. So I wasn't really interested in Cosmic Storms, so I didn't get it. So I'm not really going to do a review on it or anything. But if that interests you, like I said, ask yourself those questions about it. Like I said in the video. But yeah, I felt like Cosmic Storms was kind of like, okay, you mean those annoying storms that like are annoy me at the end of the game? Yeah, I don't really care about those. So let's see. I think Paradox needs to just tighten their shot group on the DLCs and just come out with the really impactful ones and just leave it at that. That's what I think. That's my opinion. You know, no more species packs or story packs or anything like that. Just, you know, stuff like the Machine Age, like Overlord, like Utopia, just major expansion. You know, major drops. At least they're not doing a whole bunch of cosmetic stuff like some people. So I'm gonna read the patch here real quick. Read the patch note. We're just chilling here around. Actually, yeah, I'm looking at the wiki, and you know, screw it. Maybe I'll react to this. Wasn't planning on it, but go ahead and I could probably even make a short video out of this, extract it out of this live stream. How do I get this? You know what? We're just gonna look at it. So, oh, hold on. Where'd the notes go? The notes like disappeared. Okay. Back. Okay. Okay. Patches, hotfixes, they're okay. Okay. Scroll down, see if we can. Just want to see the changes. Okay, we'll click on 13.13. Well, it was released 10th of September. Okay. I'm just reading this here. I thought about putting it on the screen, but I don't want to mess with that right now and accidentally put something up there I don't want to. Okay, 3.13 patch improvements. Update to Thrall Worlds, adding 2 new slave-focused districts battle thrall jobs, and improvements to tooltips and themes. So it looks like they did stuff with slaves, so maybe I'll do another slave playthrough, see probably like Dark Eldar playthrough. Yeah, I have a Dark Eldar. I actually have some theme builds I just don't tell you guys about. It was funny, somebody was pointing fun at me in the comments. They're like, no RP? Why play single player if no RP? I'm like, well, I do RP, but like kind of on a focused basis. Like I don't really play Stellaris to get RP, I guess was my overarching point. I did make a joke in the beginning, which I thought was hilarious, but maybe, I don't know. The update to Prison Worlds added 2 new penal-focused districts, 5 new jobs, and improvements to tooltips and themes. Okay. Don't really care about that change. I never do Prison Worlds. Let's see. Xenophobe X6 now swaps to providing pop assembly when appropriate. Okay. Huh. I don't know exactly what that means. So we'll just move on. But apparently they changed the xenophobe ethic in some way. The location of the Empire scope special projects will move to the new capital if the Empire's capital changes. Okay. Alright, well, fine. I don't care too much about special projects anyway. I mean, they're nice, but whatever. Gestalt empires are now allowed to decide on their land appropriation policy and are no longer forced to populate every planet. Okay, that's cool. I like that. So if you're just a hive mind and you don't want to purge and you don't want to take over a planet that's not very habitable to you, you don't have to. That's what this tells me. So I'm excited about that change for sure. That's cool. Hold on, I gotta get my phone open, get the chat open. You guys aren't talking. All right. Hey Medusa, if you're listening, I answered your chat earlier, but I never got a response from you, so wonder if you're back or not. But anyway, either way, if you are back, welcome back. Sorry I missed it earlier. Let's see. So Corvée system now gives 15% resettlement. Corvée system sucks. I don't care about that. Civic. Let's see. Standardized volume of all advisor VO lines. Okay, so they adjusted the volume of the advisor lines, which that could be a good thing. War allies will be able to use wormholes, hyper relays, and gateways in each other's territory, even if their borders are closed. Even if their borders are closed. Okay, I think I know what this means or where it's useful, but why it's good. So if you're fighting a crisis, right? I think this is where it's relevant. You're fighting a crisis, and so everybody in the galaxy unites with each other, but the way it was before, I guess apparently you couldn't use their wormholes, gateways, and hyper relays of a guy that didn't like you. But if he's your ally, now you're able to, if he's your ally for a situation like that. So I think that's where it'll be relevant. Otherwise, I don't really see where this would be, that impactful. Let's see. So remove the galaxy-wide space storm, including... Now, this is huge. I like this because I fucking hate space storms. I mean, I don't hate them as much as some other features in Stellaris, but like, space storms, I'm just like, dude, stop slowing my ships down, dude. Let me rip and tear. referring to my joke earlier, but like, yeah, like let me conquer, please. I stop getting in my way, that kind of thing. So UI updated the megastructure selection UI. Okay, actually, I did notice that earlier in my stream earlier today, or last night. I opened up megastructure and they actually have the icon. So like you build a Dyson Swarm, for example, you will see the Dyson Swarm picture next to the selection, you know, next to what you click. Instead, it used to just be like a little obscure button or something, or little obscure symbol. It's much more detailed now, so that's cool, I guess. It makes it easier to figure out or what you're looking at, or make things a little faster, which is nice. So when selecting a location for Arc Furnace Stage 1, the tooltip shows the number of deposit sites in the system. Okay. So that's cool. When selecting a location for a Habitat Central Complex, the tooltip shows orbital capacities in the system. Okay, that can be useful as well. I thought it was like that already, but I guess not. Let's see. Fixed tooltip not showing when selecting a location to build a megastructure. Okay. I don't know if I've had that problem yet, but can't remember if I did or not. Map icons in Galaxy and system no longer truncate the resource amount between 0 and 1. Okay, I don't know what that means. The tooltip that mentions if a civic is locked is now red instead of orange. Okay, so maybe it's a little more clear as to what you can and can't do. Enabled mouse scrolling in the research completed window. Okay. Extended the minimum width of veteran level reached a window in case too few options are available to choose from. Okay, so that's just a little weak. Probably won't even notice. Fix some overlapping in the UI in the Empire creation screens. Fix position, cross-platform play checkbox on the MS store. Relevant. Update the map modes UI. The player's map mode is no longer available when observing single player. Okay. Is that a good thing? Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means. I think it's a PvP thing. Let's see, players and trade routes. Map mode buttons are now disabled instead of hidden when they are available. Okay. Fix players map mode not graying out. AI empires in some cases. Okay. Whatever that means. The union's map mode is now a regular map mode instead of a toggle. Whatever that means. Let's see. Bug fixes. Fixes the placeholder. So just bug fixes. I'm not going to read all the bug fixes. I honestly, in my opinion, I can't remember the last time I came across a real, honest, like, what the hell bug in Stellaris that's, like, surprised me. Other than the AI behavior, like, things are pretty polished. So I'm not even going to pay attention to the bug fixes. I haven't really experienced any. Let's see. It's modding. So that's basically it. So some pretty minor changes. Not really anything like super significant other than the removal of storms. So the thing I do like about the Cosmic Storms expansion is that it's an option now. Storms are an option. Yay! So if you like storms, get the DLC. If you don't like storms, you're happy because you don't have to get the DLC. It's great. So good job on that, Paradox. Thumbs up on that. Thank you. Yeah, so anyway, so we're done with that. Let's get back to the game. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. Oh, figured it was my duty as a somewhat Stellaris YouTuber, somewhat. As a YouTuber that has a lot of Stellaris content. To go over that. I was here. Okay, so now we're gonna load up a game. And we're gonna load the Imperium of Man. Surprise, surprise. So this is a new series that I've decided I'm gonna pull the trigger on. Called, it's basically build themes. And somebody, a commenter has recommended this to me. You guys have recommended it to me before, that suggested I try this. You know, doing themes, doing thematic builds, and, you know, somewhat playthroughs or guides. So I think this is going to be my first attempt at that, using the format that I used for the last video, because I could tell it was really good. So I think that's kind of how I want to structure my videos from now on. Not exactly the same, you know, obviously not all my videos are going to be, you know, review, like, you know, discussion videos or anything like that, but it's going to be in that kind of format where it's like, okay, intro, here's a question, here's a backstory about the question, here's either step-by-step guide, quick guide, or, you know, and basically the content, and then you have the content for about 6 or 7 slides, and then you've got the outro, or like, you know, wrap it up, give your conclusion, and then, you know, and then chill, basically, or, you know, promote your channel, like as you saw at the end of the video. That's kind of how I want to do it. That seemed to work really well. You guys seem to like that, so I think I'm gonna do things that way from now on. And it was in about like 8 minutes, I think. Pretty standard for me. My good videos, they're all within that time frame. There's only a couple exceptions to that, like obviously my beginner tutorial, and then there's my resource management, or my resource mastery video, I think, or economic mastery. That's what it was. Economic mastery. That's actually done pretty well over the past couple of years. That one is about 17 minutes, I think. There was a lot to cover. Well, anyway, we just spawned in. So let me show you this build. You guys are getting a sneak peek right now. All right, I have not released this video. No, I haven't. I'm still working on this. So this is what I'm going to work on. So we have the Imperium of Man. If you're not a Warhammer 40k fan, but you played Space Marine 2, this should interest you, because this is the government, or the empire, that Titus in Space Marine 2 serves under. That's what, you know, they are humanity. This is the government of humanity in the 41st millennium. So that Titus is serving and fighting for. So you can play this in Stellaris, and you can get pretty accurate with it. In fact, they recently came out with an origin and a couple other things that actually make, you know, especially over the years, that make you can almost drill down, you know, the Imperium of Man almost to the letter, like functionally, you know, and make it feel almost the same and almost look the same somewhat. Now, we can't get a portrait of the Emperor of Man, unfortunately. I'm sure there's mods that could do that, but I don't play mods, and I don't want to get in that discussion right now. Maybe someday, but right now I don't play mods. I like the DLC and the vanilla game the way it is, and so that's just, yeah, that's how I roll. So no mods for this. I'm sure there's mods out there that do this exact same thing, but like, I mean, if you don't want to do mods, and you know I don't, this is the way you do it. This is what I recommend. So what do we have here? We have, obviously, the Imperium is fanatically xenophobic. absolutely xenophobic to the extreme. If you really get into the lore, you'll just you may have an indication now in Space Marine 2, there's indicators that the Imperium is extremely xenophobic, but like it doesn't even scratch the surface how xenophobic. Like basically, trying to be careful with what I say so I don't get I think I'll be okay. Like basically, you know, in the 31st millennium in Warhammer history, in Warhammer 40k history, the Imperium of Man almost eradicated all Xenos life in the galaxy at one point. Like, drastically diminished their numbers. There is drastically fewer Xenos or aliens, like non-humans, in the galaxy in the current setting than there were before they did that. So yeah, and this is that same empire. So the values have not changed. This empire, like, extremely xenophobic. They do not trust Xenos. You know, they often exterminate them. Now there's some couple exceptions here and there, you know, lore wise, but other than that, like for the most part, it's kill on sight with the Imperium when it comes to Xenos, especially with their Inquisitors. So, and the Space Marine. So anyway, militarist, because you know, the Pyramid Man is very warlike. I mean, it did a crusade across the entire galaxy, conquered tons of worlds, everything. So it definitely militarist. And Fanatic Purifier, which is exactly what they did. Yeah, Imperium Man is definitely a Fanatic Purifier. That's what they did in the Great Crusade. They were being Fanatic Purifiers, first and foremost. And, you know, they were eradicating all the Xenos in the galaxy. And they're still like that. They're still doing that. So, now, I'm going to get to this in a second. We got Philosopher King. Why do we have Philosopher King? Well, the origin is under one rule that we picked. Okay, now this is a recent change. This is one of the more recent origins that was released. Now, I forget whether this, I'm going to have to do research, but I forget whether this was released in, you know, in one of the patches or in one of the DLCs. So I don't know if this is DLC or if this is a patch. I think it's actually a patch, but I could be wrong. It might have come with Galactic Paragons, I'm thinking, because that was the leader expansion. You know, that was the leader expansion. So anyway, speaking of leaders, so under one rule, you basically get the Emperor of Mankind with this origin. And the Emperor of Mankind is the leader of the Imperium and the leader of Titus, and all the Space Marines look up to him, you know, practically worship him, even though they don't technically worship him. Everybody does. I mean, he is like a god. He is treated that way by everybody except the Space Marine. But there's some Space Marines that treat him like a god too. So he, you know, basically, and under one rule, I will read the text for once. As much as I give it shit, the TLDR shit, I will read it. So amidst violence and hardship, the civilization was united by a single leader, consolidating power through the repression of weaker factions. They have now become a fierce advocate for science and technological advancement. In the aftermath, an uneasy peace has descended, but peace rarely lasts. So very, very obvious that this was inspired by the Emperor of Mankind in Warhammer 40k. Absolutely, if you want to have a theme around the Emperor of Mankind, which in this case we do, that is definitely what you pick. So, for sure, under one rule. So we're going to do that this game. We're going to see how effective we'll be with it. So Philosopher King, I believe this will further enhance. I picked this because I believe it will further enhance the under one rule, as it will give that super powerful leader 5 more skill points, I think, if I got this correctly. I don't use Philosopher King very often, so I'm a little rusty as to how it actually works, but we're going to try it. And then Counselor Experience Gain, of course, that's always nice. So anyway, and he is our Counselor, technically, so let me see. So yeah, that's basically the build. We're humans, of course. I picked the new type of humans, and you know, the ones that can be cybernetic actually is kind of fitting. We might actually do that ascension possibly, but like, because you know we're you know, the Mechanicus is kind of a part of the Imperium. It's a little complicated, but pretty much it is a part of the Imperium. It is the Imperium. You know, they work together. They are technically two separate entities, the Mechanicus and the Imperium Man, but really, you know, they can't survive without each other. So it's yeah, they're usually just on the same page. So this says purity order. Oh, you have to pick dictatorial in order to pick under one rule. So yeah, and the Emperor was a dictator. So basically, yeah, this is it. So the goal of my video that I'm due about this is basically show you guys how to set this up and then play it and, you know, see what happens. Kind of, you know, guide you through the process. Now, a couple other things that are neat, that little touches that I made. So I didn't do a backstory or anything. Like I said, I'm not big on RP, but themes are cool. I don't mind themes. It's kind of like cosplay, right? It's cool, but you know, so but if you want to write a bio, absolutely go ahead. If you're a lore nerd and you're like, you love RP, man, yeah, go ahead and write that bio, but I didn't this time. So obviously, now this was a little debate I had. So the preference is continental world, but unfortunately, I can only pick one origin. But believe me, if I could have picked more than one origin, I would have picked post-apocalyptic on top of it, because Terra, where you start, is supposed to be a deserted wasteland. It's supposed to be Mad Max. So like, unless you're, but even in the current setting, it's a deserted way. You know, it's practically a death world. So it is barren. You know, it is a rock. Okay, it's just a big desert. So it would have been more appropriate to have Earth be a desert. But I have to pick a preference, and humans naturally they prefer wet climates. So that was kind of why I chose continental world with planet preference. Now, with our species, we got perfected genes. All our leaders last 25 years, but they have less experience gain. So we're not going to have our leaders dying all the time, which is nice. That is so annoying when they die constantly. It's like the event apocalypse. It just distracts me and irritates the hell out of me. So, like, unnecessary event pop-ups. And then, so energy credits, that's pretty standard. Usually, if you can't think of anything, you just go with that. You'll be fine. More energy credits is good no matter what you're doing. Usually, yeah, almost always. Leader gain experience. Obviously, we're doing big leader stuff, so we do want leader bonuses. Leader lifespan, 20 years, so we're really not going to die now. I mean, our leaders are going to be pretty permanent. We may have to replace leaders maybe a few times during our run. Just several, but not much. Pop growth from immigration. I mean, we're xenophobes, so I don't really, I don't think that's going to be a problem. And then pop housing usage, 10%. So when you pick negative traits, you basically want to pick stuff that you're not going to notice. That's basically it. When you want to have negative traits that you don't that don't affect you or you don't feel, okay, or that you don't notice. So you're really not going to notice the pop housing usage. I can count on one hand the times that I've ever been concerned about that. And then this also, immigration, pop growth from immigration. There may be times where I care about that, but probably not here. So let's see. Yeah, let's move on. So now, what advisor did we pick? Check this out.
You Xeno scum.
Perfect, right? Just pick xenophobe. You're good. And you know what's funny? This guy sounds exactly like an Imperial Inquisitor. It's amazing. In fact, honestly, he's an effing meme. It's got this advisor and is an F. He sounds exactly like. Honestly, I bet you they took one of the actors voice actors from Warhammer 40k and made him do that voice. Like, honestly, guarantee they probably took somebody from 40k on that. But I can only speculate. So, but anyway, it's really good. Pick that one. Another one that's okay, I guess. If you didn't like that for some reason, is
as we venture into space.
Authoritarian.
A unique challenge. We shall face the challenge head on. The weak govern, the strong rule.
And another one, you know, maybe for a more feminine touch would be.
It is a good day to die.
But yeah, so. But I think really just that's just Imperium 100%. Like, you want an advisor that sounds like he's a part of the Imperium? Absolutely, that xenophobe is good. So yeah, that's my build so far. That's my build. That's what I came up with. Now, there is an event chain with the Empire Under One Rule. We're going to try to complete it the best we can. And we're actually, because of Under One Rule, we are going to try to bank on leader bonuses for once. I know I've ripped on it in the past, but I think in this situation, actually, we do need to pay attention to leader bonuses and actually maybe even get aptitude from the tradition tree. I can't pull it up, but aptitude might actually be really good here. And so I'm going to try it out and see if it makes a difference, because, you know, our leader bonuses, you know, are going to be really important for this run, I think. So I see something good right away. We have 3 planets next to us. Obviously 2 of them are continental worlds and the other one is wet. So this is going to be yellow. So this is a good setup already. We got 3 planets already. So that's good. Let's get our tech. So now probably want to do that. Flying station is tempting, but I think this will impact us more short term. Fleet command limit, as always, we want bigger fleets. That's definitely going to be good for what we're doing. You know, purge. So yeah, we definitely, unlike my other game that I'm doing right now in the Stellaris show, this is the exact opposite. I am going to be like just banking on getting fleets. Now, I'm not playing Grand Admiral in this game. Just, you know, disclaimer, I'm not playing Grand Admiral. I'm playing a much easier difficulty, but like, you kind of got to, if you're going to go the fleet route. At least that's how I play. So I haven't really figured out how to overpower Grand Admiral yet. Overpower it, you know, and not do unconventional tactics. Fine. So anyway, all right, we got global energy management. I usually pick this. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. Hopefully we get coil gun. I'm really hoping we get coil gun fast. So now let's look at our leader. I forgot to tell you guys what we picked, but you'll see in the video what I picked. We have, so leader lifespan 40 years. So he's gonna live for a while. All right, he's gonna live for a while. Extra stability and unity from jobs as he's counselor. Okay, that's cool, I guess, but a little underwhelming. But let's see. So we picked inspired commander for him. So when you pick Under One Rule, you actually get special leader traits to start with that you can pick from in the Empire build screen instead of, or in the Empire build screen instead of the normal, like, logistics or the edicts or whatever. The normal stuff, you get special stuff and special traits instead. So this one raises command limit, which is great. Even bigger fleets, naval capacity, and that's going to get bigger with time as we level it up, so that'll be really good. You know, I've never been quite certain how, or noticed really how ship starting experience really affects the grand scheme of things. I don't think it does, honestly. I think it's one of those many underwhelming features that like they could have it out of the game and still the game would run just fine. But then again, I could be wrong. So hostility, definitely not doing defense engineer. We're doing hostility for sure. Now we got 2 more. Now my concern is running out of unity. That is a concern. I'm already at 13, so we may have to go with 1 scientist for a while, possibly. Now charisma, understanding, I think we need to get charisma. We do need to get that. Strategist, ship build speed, 10%. Why not? I'd rather have damage or something, but whatever. We'll pick it. Okay, so that's it there. Now we have 2 other commanders. We have official on Terra, so he's on the Minister of War Council. We could probably put him on a planet later to get some more naval capacity. So automatic, and we'll just have bigger. This one, definitely getting that one. So we're gonna start building fleets right away. You know, we're fanatic purifiers, so we see somebody, you gotta purge that shit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not necessarily immediately, especially if we know we're weaker for some reason. But like, yeah, just we're gonna be shoot first, ask questions later. The attitude I want to have. So, we're definitely gonna get rid of the trade hub. Need that.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Emperor Revelation. Yeah, I named him Revelation, by the way. So, another piece of Lord tidbit there. Fitting piece of to the build. I was gonna name him Emperor Mankind, but it was too long, and I couldn't like take a picture of it, so I just put Revelation. That fit just fine. So Emperor Revelation put an end to our internal strife and brought about the unification. See, you know, unification wars. He came to the power on a platform patriarchalic unity and imperialism, promised to lead us stars and create a grand galactic empire. Today, our people grow patient, impatient, and just voices question our leadership capabilities. Council's prepared several 40-year plans. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So let's get to work. Unlocks the Unifying Promise agenda, which improves ethic-based agendas for the duration of the Unifying Promise situation. Begins the Unifying Promise event chain. So I guess we'll need to... We're going to pick that agenda and actually do it, even though it sounds pretty lame. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. We got... Now, I wish I could do display of power, because that's like more influence. Now, why do we only have 2 influence? Spending on anything? Heaven. Unifying Promise. So we're gonna go right to that. That's good. Not on anything. That's
Construction complete.
Okay, we got our first tradition. Now, let's see. So aptitude, leader cost isn't a big deal. Leader size, underwhelming. Leader pool, leader starting traits, +1. Maximum negative traits, -1. Leader upkeep, -20. Man, that is weak sauce. That is really weak. Like the weakest metrics, weakest types of stats that they could have with the... Don't even have any of the good ones. That's my problem with this. Additional leader trait options +1. Okay, that's good for unlocking the agenda. When you finish it, we get Ascension perk, obviously, but then we get additional leaders. We up our leader capacity. So, is this worth it? When I could pick something like Prosperity, which I think honestly would have bigger impact, or Supremacy, which honestly I think I need to pick no matter what. Yeah, I think other than the leader upkeep is actually what I'm most interested in here. But like, we're not going to be able to get that right away. I think we need to. The reason I do Supremacy right away when I'm playing a hostile empire like Mag Purifiers is because I might have to fight right out the gate. I usually fight right out the gate. And I might meet somebody before I even get a chance to do the second mission. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Council agenda available.
The other thing too, get military buildup, which reduce our war exhaustion, make it easier to conquer, and purification. Oh. I was gonna try to see if I could get to pick Supremacist, but then I realized, no, your purification by default with Fanatic Purifier. We don't even need to worry about that. So Armored Bombardment is Armageddon, good. Oppressive Vassalage, if we vassal it, which we're not gonna. Loud, first con. Aggressive. Mixed. We'll keep that the way it is for now. The rest of this stuff, all good. Good pick. Wow, that's a lot of edict. Holy shit. Holy shit. Our ruler gives us 90 edicts funds. Holy crap. That is crazy. I've never seen that. I didn't know that till now. I guess I'm ignorant. I don't have a lot of experience playing this Origin, unfortunately. But I probably will soon. But yeah, that's great. So that's something I missed about picking that Origin. Like, this ruler has a shitload of edict funds. So, I don't think we need to spend it on Fortify the Border, though. Like I said, not really big on star bases or defenses. I will be this game so I can get those anchorages, but other than that, and obviously I want to upgrade my shipyard. Okay, that one's done. So let's hop over here and go ahead and claim it. Gives me unity. I will go. I have 509 minerals. I think we're gonna go ahead and pause like we. So, Spark of Genius, for sure. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right. Oh, the legendary ruler one. Yes, this is the legendary ruler origin. The Emperor of Mankind. I'll be right back. Well, it's good. My maid's happy for me. I have a maid. I'm back, by the way. So
Construction complete.
he was done for the day. I actually, you know what? I will be right back. I need to put let's see. Wait. Want some spoiler about this origin? Good question. I have to think about that one. Let me think about that. I mean, like, yeah, I'll have to think about that. Just, well, yeah, I'll let you know later if I want that. I mean, you know what? Hey, it's cool, dude. I'm not that, like I said, I'm not that big into RP Stellaris. So you can go ahead and, well, you can go ahead and tell me. But I'll be right back. I gotta go put some steak on the grill. Okay, I'm back. Let's read. Basically, your legendary leader will die no matter what. Like 100 years, if I remember correctly, could be earlier. Only save him after picking ascension path like psionic or cybernetic or other that is similar. Saving him without those will give you quite harsh demerit. Really? Interesting. So, I wouldn't mind doing psionic, but that's hard to do. I hardly ever pull it off. Honestly, I hardly ever get lucky enough to do it. I tell you what, if I find that, you know, that tower, that Teachers of the Shroud, if I find that, then I'll do psionic. Otherwise, we can do cybernetic. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. I'm actually glad that you spoiled it. Yeah, we don't want that harsh demerit. So most likely we're probably going to do cybernetic. So I need to start preparing for that early, I guess. Which one's better, psionic or cybernetic? I would think psionic, maybe.
Anomaly found.
Okay, we need consumer goods. I think we can buy some. Yeah. First, I think a cybernetic is better for this. Sonic, you still need to deal with the RNG that your leader will die randomly. Okay, yeah, so we'll just do full cybernetic. Like I really think they need to make Sonic Ascension more accessible. I mean, I guess they did that with Teachers of the Shroud Origin, but like really, like, it shouldn't just be an Origin. Like, it should just, yeah. It should be as easy to do as, well, Synthetic Ascension is pretty difficult as well. So, I guess really kind of a trade-off. Like, Genetic Ascension obviously is the easiest to do. You know, you get it the soonest, but like, it's also the least powerful, I guess, in a lot of ways. I think it has the least amount of content, that's what I think. I don't think it's the least powerful necessarily, because it still gets pretty powerful. Genetic Ascension is pretty powerful, but I don't think it's as powerful as like, say, you know, the other Ascensions. Well, especially now with Machine Age, it's not as good. So Prudence, I like Prudence. Yielding, yeah, we're go.
Construction complete.
Ahead and make a construction ship.
Construction complete.
Now, what do we need for cybernetic? I forgot. We need to get the tech. We need to get the, like, the integrated cybernetics or something. It's a technology. It's like gives you 5% habitability, but you got to get that in order to have access or to get started on. And I think I've got to save an ascension perk for it as well. That's going to be tricky. But I may not be like that anymore. I remember before, see, I can't, the last times I've done ascensions, like I haven't needed an ascension perk, but they were with special origins that were surrounded around getting that ascension. So like, I don't know if it's the same for standard empires, if standard empires still need to use one of their ascension perks or not. If they don't, sweet, because that I remember when it used to be like that, and that's actually what made it even more pain in the ass to ascend. I almost didn't do it for that reason. It's just like, dude, really. But anyway, got industrial district going. Got another tradition. Go with the fire rate.
Construction complete.
What kind of planet is this? You know, I'm gonna make this a forge world. I want to get alloys fast, super fast. Because on average, you're usually gonna get more minerals than you have anything else.
System
at least
survey
in the
complete.
beginning. Okay. Let's we got Alpha Centauri. What's this planet? Alpine world. Okay. A new
Colonization
world
efforts begun.
that's standard.
Anomaly found.
We only have 9 unity. That's not... So I think need
Construction complete.
So we're gonna start like making ships here and there very early. Make a ship there, make a ship there, just kind of consistently keep chipping away at it.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Colonization
Got some
efforts
energy
begun.
credits, that's good. Now, oh, this is a trinary system. Okay, we're gonna swarm. Now, we're not actually void dwellers, so I don't even need to worry about that right now. Let's see. Prudence, Iron Fist. Definitely doing Prudence. Okay, Focus, Righteous. We'll do Leaders. Yes.
Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
So we need to get a monument. So we'll just get that. Get some more unity. I don't like where our unity's at right now.
System survey complete.
Okay, coil gun. Yes. I loathe to pass on this, but we need to get ahead in our fleet power always. Fleet power comes first. Okay, so guidance. The new cities built on Sirius Prime are sites of hold, grid. Work at it. So this is habits. Build a monument dedicated to the Emperor. Happens in 180 days. Grant additional funding that we don't have. Focus on something more practical. I mean, logic would dictate this would give me the most powerful outcome. So maybe. This. Go. See what happens. A little costly, but that's okay. All right. No, straight Forge World. Alloys only. Get a factory world later. So now we need to colonize this. That. Got another tradition. Looks like that monument helped us. Star bases. We don't want those to be a problem. Okay, Pyramid Man celebrated. Okay. All right. Revelations luminary trait improves. I could always cut out this footage later and get, you know, do a guide on Under One Rule itself. But then again, I think the problem, honestly, that I have with doing a guide on Under One Rule is that there's so many different leader types that, like, I have to do a ton of different playthroughs just to, like, give every outcome to find the best one. I don't think I'm willing to do that. At least not right now. So we definitely need unity, so we're doing that. Okay, level up. Work of genius. Yes. Let's keep going.
Anomaly found.
Be made so we can do an autothon monument.
Colonize.
Leave them alone, they may be toxic. Investigate them further. How about leave them alone, they may be toxic. I want more traditions. Naval capacity good, nom nom.
We have claimed a new...
Suit up and investigate. So, I would be smart to make this an agriculture. Definitely. Even though I could definitely use different resources right now. Just go ahead and do that. Actually, no. That's not what we're going to do. We are going to make this a cruel world. There we go. So they'll open all three of these. That'll be good. Hopefully nothing bad comes of that event chain there.
System survey complete. Situation
fascinating meteorology. So this is a timed event, so I need to pay attention. But where's it at? Okay. Get my science ship and research the project. Survey that. And oh, and we're getting this. The ethics attraction should help me too. Okay, this is done. That's good. Alright, so we are closer to our goal. We got strategic resources. Interesting. I don't see how that helps us now, but okay. So we already launched that, so we can't do it again. Let's see. I want to do military buildup, but we need... So we're going to do that. Food gained, add metallic puddles, Cirrus Prime, max agriculture districts, puddle technician jobs. Okay. Here. Why you put them there? It's my fucking Forge world. What a waste. Should have been on the other planet. I'm not gonna do farms on this planet. Go away. Alright, so looks like we got an empire brushing up against us and farting. Usually happens. I don't know where the... Okay, there it is. Alright, this is just a... I think this is crashing. See what it is. Yeah. That's a big one. We're just gonna go ahead and stay out of here for now. Yep. We need to survey that immediately. There's a planet there. You have a lot of influence. Let's get some more. We can take this, so let's take that. We are stronger when we work together. United Council modifier Council agenda speed 15%, monthly unity plus 20. Awesome. I like that. That helps a lot.
Construction complete.
Especially since those leaders are very costly. Okay, we advance. So that's not, I'm pretty sure that's not an empire, so we're good. So we haven't met another empire yet. I would like it to be a little bit before we bump into an empire. But hey, if we do, all for the lulz. Now that's 6.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Right here. Okay. All right, let's look at this. So, what do we got here? I am thinking... I'm thinking this could be a tech... Or no. No. Needs to be a factory world. Yeah, we just make it a factory world. In fact, we'll put a monument on there.
Construction complete.
I'm doing things a little different. I'm putting a monument on each planet. I don't want to get through the traditions fast. I don't want to be on it too long. At least until after cybernetic ascension. My earbuds are about to go out, by the way. You know what? I think I definitely need to order some headphones. Probably from Temu or something. Or Lazada here in the Philippines. Now, on Amazon just kind of takes too long. Okay, we got our first ascension perk. So, that's psionics. That's cybernetics. Okay, so we do have to take an ascension perk. That does complicate things. Requires 2 other ascension perks to be selected first. Man. Well, whatever. Honestly, well, thing is, only half of this works with fanatic purifiers. The other half is, but it might still be worth picking up for that reduced influence cost. But really, we have quite a bit. I think we're fine. One vision in our case, because like I guess this is big on governing ethics extraction or whatever. Maybe big part of this build. We don't even have any factions. Maybe we want to get one vision. Oh. Kind of a personally think that okay, already said that. We're going to be taking over a lot of planets, so I think, honestly, this would help us a lot, Imperial and Progressive. Not to mention, it fits the theme, Imperial. Let's do it. Because we're gonna stop those filthy Xenos.
System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology. Construction complete.
Getting a little. The Crystal Hunter modifier added. Damage to crystalline entities. Great. 500 minerals for every crystal complete destroyed. Let's gain 20. We're just gonna do
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
Kill them all. Fusion reactor. Need that to make our ships good. Make ship good. Okay. Yeah. Keep pumping fleets. Got a lot of alloys, not doing anything with them. Buy. Actually, we're gonna buy some more goods. That should keep it for a while. So we got the factions. What do we do? Human Future Party, Marshall Alliance. Now, what is the deal with this? Low naval capacity use. I get it. Ruler has empire ethic. I don't know. But I'm cool with keeping my naval capacity capped. We could do that. Good Unity game, by the way. So I think we definitely make a couple more scientists. Sure. Exploring a little bit more.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
I wonder if we should colonize here. I don't know. I think we... Well, if we did cybernetic, I think we'd be able to adjust our habitat. Yeah, I'll leave it red for now. Get it later.
Construction complete.
When I get terraforming. So what I don't understand with the under one rule thing, so why wouldn't genetic ascension be an option? Why cybernetic? It kind of seems kind of redundant to me. Like you think like they want that would make more sense too with the Emperor of Man. So curious about that. I actually like genetic ascension. I do. Like I like how easy it is to do. You know how quick you can get it. I like, and I do like the traits. I really do.
Anomaly found.
And then you can get Gene War Army. Definitely getting that. We are getting that, even if it's not the best in slot. We're still getting it because it fits the build. It fits the theme. So we got our second one. So there's expansion. This is a good idea, but so is prosperity. So most people get prosperity, but I know some people they swear by expansion, and for good reason. If nothing else, for the empire size. Empire size is pretty fun. That's actually, I think, the best tradition on there. Other than colonization or but really that loses its luster after a while. But honestly, the courier network is honestly that is one of the best tradition options out of all the traditions. To be honest, pretty powerful, especially from systems. Yeah, but let me see. The thing is, do I want to be without prosperity? Because I have a feeling that we are going to have to pick cybernetic ascension, our third ascension, or at least our probably going to be our third. Do the pop growth speed. You know what? I think I can make prosperity my fourth. I think this will give me more immediate benefit in the long run. I don't have a lot of resources right now, but if I get this one, I have a lot of resources. That'll really. I'm gonna go for expansion.
Council agenda available.
Construction complete.
Arctic world. Mental. Okay. Got our two scientists. Oh, bitch, I hate that. Click the right thing, please. Thank you. Let's see. Grab both of them. They're exactly the same. Okay, so we're just gonna have these guys just fly out. Observation.
We have mastered a new technology.
Be on auto. Alright, so food's starting to be a problem. Let's do hydroponics bay. Probably could start making star bases a little bit. Maybe. Get those hydroponics. Once we research hydroponics, we'll get some star bases. Funny, the default's on Armageddon, but this is set to collective by default. I wish I would just remove that. It is useless.
We have mastered a new
Consumer
technology.
goods is increasing. We still have dog crap research. I don't like that. Surround metal armor. Absolutely. So, can we change? It looks like we need city district. We are out of minerals.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So I definitely think more pops. Good.
Anomaly found.
Okay.
Anomaly found. Colonization efforts begun. System survey complete.
Well, after you're done with that, here and that.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
I definitely need to get a mining world. Okay, we need to make a mining district. Build. Need to make a mining district.
Construction complete.
Mining.
Construction complete.
Intimidator. I didn't know he could get Intimidator. That's nice. I like that. We can always level this up later, I think. Yeah, we need to get into it. I like that. That definitely gives us an. Now we got 4 in.
Anomaly found.
That.
Council
I don't
agenda
like the
ready.
pop-ups. I do like the benefits that they bring. Let's see. Colonies. Military buildup. Display of power. I like display of power. We have a lot of influence right now. I actually think colony development speed actually is. I want to do supremacy or the war exhaustion one. Military buildup, that's right. I want to do that one, but we haven't really met an alien empire yet, so as long as we haven't met one, fine. Let's see. Let's go with pop growth speed. And that was my food, so I'll be right back. Play a beef Korean gambling. I think that's what. Absolutely amazing. It's like basically take a piece of bacon, blow it up to about 3 times its usual size, and remove the fact that it shrinks. So it doesn't shrink after you cook it. And it's made with steak. Meat is steak. That is basically what I'm eating. It is so effing good. Now, the only weird thing is it's got these 3 bones in it, but they're easy to cut out. You just cut them out and it tastes so good. Oh my God. Excuse me, I'm eating right now. I know a YouTuber, he eats steaks while he reacts to shorts. Pretty nice. it's actually really fun. Named Sean Baker.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Here. I think it's this. Make it a mining world. I think we'll make this a factory. For goods are being.
System survey complete.
Getting low.
Construction complete.
I think it's time to turn everything. Actually, I want to do cord count. We need to pump out those ships. Pump them out. Actually, you need to pump out even more.
Anomaly found. Blocker cleared.
This is good. Every little alloy helps. That's what we need to grab too. Let's grab another construction ship to get her done.
Blocker cleared. System survey complete.
All right. Now we get to the stake. No. They say this is ribeye steak, but I don't believe it. It don't look like it's like something else. It's beef. I know it. I know it's actually. I know it's steak. Just a,
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
it's minus 42. Guess it's because I made that. We might have to back on. Park it. You have a tradition.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
And we're gonna upgrade this star base. I almost think I want to be like a getting plenty of naval capacity, and I'm gonna be having planets on. Okay.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
You know, I got 2 damn factory worlds. Why aren't you building anything? What are you doing? Okay, well, okay. You're doing the culture workers. All right, I get it. Need to build something. You need consumer goods. I hate consumer goods. All weird ready makeshift. Oh, I gotta have consumer goods.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Oh. We kill our first Xenos. Do it. Like the Emperor's theme song, Ride of the Valkyrie. So, yeah, let's just do adaptation. Need time right now.
Construction complete.
What? That. Haven't looked. It's 5. Mining station out. Very build speed. Speed. Researchers. At survey speed minus 50. Ew. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. We're good. Let's keep the stability. I mean, yeah, just we don't have enough components right now. I mean, this might be good. Maybe. Might consider this, but this is no, at least not right now. No, not doing it. I want that stuff scouted out as fast as possible. Okay, got some star bases. Of course, we do not have research yet. It's gonna take 10 months.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
We got some exciting patches for some exciting games coming out soon. I lost one Corvette. Back. I actually think we could. No, we don't have enough. Soon.
System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Another one. Definitely. Okay, hydroponics. Work.
We have mastered a new technology.
Armor. Powered exoskeleton.
Construction complete.
Robots. Cool with robots. We want servitors. Good.
Anomaly
Servitors fit,
found.
but no men of iron. Men of iron allowed. No AI. Robots aren't allowed to have rights.
System survey complete.
Gotta be true to the
Construction
lore.
complete. System survey complete.
AI is outlaw. Not good. They need to build some damn fucking. What are you doing? Bro, you? Bro. We don't need a clerk. Yeah. Oh, I can't even buy minerals. Leaving me dry. Consumer goods leaving me dry. Okay, we're gonna have to slow down. Temporarily, we're gonna do factory cap. We're not gonna build anything because I don't want him building factory cap. Switch it. Okay, so stop the leak. Good, even though there's food, but we're gonna take care of that. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Still get 24 alloys, so it ain't that bad. I think we get it from our fortress. By the way, this is one of my favorites. Good. It's long, slow starting, but good. Yeah, this one. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of carrying it. So keep pumping out ships.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Gonna catch it all. What can we put here? Honestly, I'm gonna try a different attack. I'm gonna try shipping. It's gonna be more annoying to manage, but it won't be too bad. Won't be too bad. It'll be annoying upgrading.
System survey
I have to
complete.
manually tell them to start. Spread it out.
Construction complete.
But I think if we have these starports working together, it's gonna be pretty good. Especially if they have orbital rings with starports. We could do some serious shit there. I want to have, honestly, with this build, I want to have monster. I mean, that's. Oh, what do we got here? Here we go again.
Construction complete.
Now, wait a minute. 5 more liters? No.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Spaceborne depravity encountered.
Filthy. Nothing. Bringing my fleets over. Terminate. Got to kill this. Purge. Fantastic. Definitely want to claim this one. We need to start grabbing planets.
Anomaly found.
Planets need to start appearing right now. They're not doing this 3-planet challenge
System
bullshit.
survey complete.
Do not do that to me.
Council agenda ready.
I'm sick and tired of games where I'm having to do that. So now we may have met another car. I'm really surprised we haven't already. We don't have anything else really on our own. Actually, I don't even think it gives. It doesn't. Now, this improves more exhaustion gain as well. So. Actually, I think I'm...
Construction complete.
To get you.
Construction complete. Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Go. Here.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Okay, sorry guys. My earbuds went dead again. So yeah, I'm gonna get. How are we looking on time? Okay, we got another Ascension perk. You know what I want to try? Want to try Mastery. That's the decision. That, okay. That changes. What does it cost? Now, wait a minute. Transcendent Learning, actually, I need to pick that. Because the leader experience gain, 25%. And plus a scientist. Now, the scientists aren't going to be good. But I mean, now they'll still be good because I can make more science. Nah, it's good all around. We'll just go with that. That's really going to help us. It's going to help the build a great deal. I should have picked it first. I totally forgot about the leader experience gain. I usually ignore it. Like I'm usually not picking it for that. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Hoping I think we are going to hold off on picking another tradition until we get cybernetic. Until we get the fleshes.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Gotcha. Time to get out of my way. Duck, nope. Now, 45 unity is bullshit. Whatever. How? Remember it being 100.
System survey complete. Anomaly found. Spaceborne horror encountered.
Did it say Tau Menace? it did. Yeah. That fits the Imperium. Killing the Tau Menace. Alright, so we cannot go here. Head back to base. Now, let me look at my... Okay. Diner's being a good boy. Actually, you know what? We're gonna upgrade.
Anomaly found. Construct.
Okay. We'll restrict this one. Can't really fight this one. We'll fight, be able to fight him. And I think making construction ships because can't because we need to build some more mining stations. We have a lot of white deposits.
System survey complete. Spaceborne depravity encountered.
565. We're gonna wait for our fleets to upgrade, and then we're gonna come out there.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Who are you? Build something. Oh my god, build something. Oh, it's 60%, that's why I'm being done. You need to build something. Building something. You got 2 unemployed. Alright, you idiot. I don't know.
Construction complete.
Oh man, got here too. Alright, we're basically blocked off there, which sucks. We're gonna have to get bigger fleets and eradicate that. Now this is arc furnace. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come to Papa. We are definitely getting that. Someone else gets it, I'm gonna be pissed. Actually, I'm gonna immediately go to war with them. Take it. That is gonna help us, boys.
We have mastered a new technology. System survey complete.
No.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
And empires. Got it. Oh, I think. No.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Run. Alright. No. Dude, I think we're getting super lucky. Well, other than the 3-planet challenge, we're actually not getting very lucky. Planet challenge.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Yeah, it's another fucking 3-planet challenge. Well, no, we have 4 planets. Okay, I guess okay, but no, like we need at least 5 or 6, and that's being modest. Yeah, see, now we got consumer goods, so really, man, I guess we just have a lot of mineral deposits that have not been built yet.
Construction complete.
Oh, look at that, 4,800. 5 alloy gain.
Construction complete.
I think we are. How to move out.
Construction
Kill
complete.
the Xenos. Spark. Genius. Yeah.
Anomaly found.
Have any science ships that are lazy? Have it.
System survey complete.
I think I'm going to be playing with La Madre. I mean, any of those speak Spanish? That means my mother.
Construction complete.
And Mother Duck are going to be. I don't know what game. Still thinking about it. We're going to play something.
Anomaly found.
Crushed it. We could probably kill him, but nah, not yet. We need to get bigger. Back there. And... You know what, man? Big effing. Back for a copy. Reinforce. Xenos is in our way. We're gonna knock it down.
System survey complete.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, you need to survey that immediately. And back to anytime. Yeah. Oh, we got tech. Yeah, let's clear tile blockers since we're doing the small number of planet challenge. Cloud
The Xeno
study.
Empire has somehow deciphered
Okay.
our language.
What's the clouds? Oh, why not? Got the drone study. I don't really want to use my
Construction complete.
What? Urgh. Filthy Xenos. Yep, we got an empire. For sure. Have an empire.
Construction complete.
Oh, these don't have shipyards? Go ahead and take care of that problem. Wonder if they built their ships already. I guess they're in transit. Take a bit.
Construction complete.
Now, we have for goods. Okay. I think we need more minerals. Minerals annoying. Okay. Oh. Research labs. How about you? Bill. Got unemployed. Bill. Okay. Come on, man. I wonder if I made it to
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Alright. You are pulling out of there. Say that. Well, that is fucking lame. We are blocked in. Yeah, we have no access this way. That is super annoying. I hate hyperlane structures like this. Very effing irritating. So they could be possibly great places to defend, but yeah. Overall irritating.
System survey
And there's
complete.
that big of a cutoff.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
Die. Die. You're cooperative? Right, you can cooperate with us or we exterminate you. Happy. So, this is fucking bullshit. Right? No fucking planet. Except this whole fucking place is fucking barren. Really. Number one things I fucking hate about this game is how shit like this happens all the time. How this can happen. Honestly, that's kind of why I don't really like why I play Machine so much, to be honest. Because like every time I play a standard Empire, like this happens. I get the 5-planet challenge. The 3, 4, 5-planet challenge. I don't get any more planets. It's like, come the fuck on, man. Well, hopefully, we can get big enough fleets to basically crush this guy. But I think I'm gonna take a break for now, guys. I'm going to later. Yeah, maybe tomorrow night. I'll stream this tomorrow night or whatever, or I'll stream it in the middle of the day. If you guys are up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for celebrating with me. Great day. Great shit. Where do I go from here? Well, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep plugging away, making videos for you guys, keep making content, keep on the grind. I do have some errands to run now. I'm going to go get a Gcash account. I'm going to get a Philippines bank account. Probably just Gcash, but maybe a full bank account. We'll see. Would like... I got some other stuff I got to do as well. I got to go to Globe tomorrow, I think. I'm going to go there and get a real Philippines phone plan instead of crap that I have where I can't send anything, but I can receive. Oh yeah, that was annoying to me. So have an actual real Philippines number that works, fully functional. Nice. A lot of stuff that's going to be easier with this card. Working out tomorrow. So, I think the next time I see you guys will be the Stellar show tomorrow. Anyway, yeah. Continue working on this video and, you know, I want to get gameplay footage, but I would like to get this done soon. Or I might have to start another project. Or maybe I have to do something small to tide you guys over while I'm doing this possibility. Because there is an Origin tier list, and I already have that written up. I just need to edit it, really, and re-record it, like put it in a better format. I just need to put it in a better format, and I can easily, ship that out next couple. Maybe I should do that while I work on this, but I need to get this done fast. Anyway, you guys have a great morning, evening, wherever you are. That, I'll see you next time.